What is up, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. So as you all know, other than opening packs on my channel, showing you different cards and doing different card tricks, I also provide Pokemon investment advice, right? I've been in this hobby for 5 years. I'm no expert by any means, right? But I have been invested enough and I know enough about the hobby to provide recommendations to all you viewers, right? And you might have a better idea or recommendation. So please comment below anything I say you disagree with. Absolutely, please comment below. Let me know because we make each other strong, right? That's what the hobby is about. So the reason I'm making this quick video is to ask you all to invest in the Pokemon hobby because I think the acceleration in the hobby is going to continue for the next few years. Now, all these YouTubers, most of them, they're talking about like Black Bolt, White Flare is the end of it in the Scarlet and Violet, and things are going to go down to the drain after that. Do not believe that for a second. I made another video on that, and I want to emphasize enough because the same folks who have been saying that about Scarlet and Violet were the same folks who were saying that in the Sword and Shield towards the end of that, towards the end of Sun and Moon era. I mean, I have all seen all those videos. I'm sure you have seen some of those. Do not trust that and believe that at all. Invest as much as you can. I'm not saying you should go and dive your head in first and spend everything. I'm not. But as a hobby, you should invest as much as you can comfortably in this because everything appreciates. Just to kind of give you an idea on what products you should look at buying, right? For example, the products, and it's hard to believe that, but the statistics prove what I'm saying. The products that have difficult and harder pull rates, they appreciate more over time. I'll give you an example. Evolving Skies. You look at Evolving Skies. Evolving Skies, the chase card is the Umbreon VMAX, also called the Moonbreon. The pull rate for that card is 1 in 950 packs. And if you look at the price of the booster box hitting almost $2,000, that is a difficult card to pull, right? If you think about it. But the reason that box is appreciating a lot is because the Moonbreon chase card is so difficult to pull. I'm sure some of you will disagree with that. It has other nice cards too, Glaceon VMAX, Sylveon VMAX. It has nice evolutions, nice box, and there are other things going for it too. But one of the reasons that box I think is climbing so fast, so hard is because the Umbreon being the chase card is so difficult to pull. I'll give you another example. You look at Fusion Strike, right? The Fusion Strike has the chase card, the Umbreon VMAX, and that is a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous card. And I had that card and I had to go sell it for investing back into the hobby, buying something else. But long story short, the Umbreon VMAX is very hard to pull. The pull rate for Umbreon is 1 in 600-700 packs. And if you look at the price of Fusion Strike, it is very expensive to pull an Umbreon VMAX, even though there is like over 10,000 cards in PSA 10, according to the data. But Fusion Strike now, my case in point, that box is now hitting almost 300, almost $1,000. Like there have been some sales for $900. I mean, that is bonkers. So my guidance to you is invest, look at sets in which the chase cards are hard to pull, right? For example, Prismatic Evolutions, right? Prismatic Evolution will continue going up in price. I will point back to this video I'm making right now in 2025, the month of June, that next year, the same time frame, we're going to look at Prismatic Evolutions, go up 2 or 3 times the price. I'm going to point back to this video just because if you look at the Sunbreon, right, the Umbreon card from that called the Sunbreon, it is so hard to pull. I mean, it's 1 in like 1,000 packs. And I mean, Prismatic Evolution is not a mainstream set, right? It's just very hard to find Prismatic Evolutions if you think about it. That's why in PSA 10, that Sunbreon goes for $3,000 for that reason. So that is just advice for you all. Look at investing in card products, right, in which the top chases and pull rates are extremely rare and hard to pull. Those appreciate better than others, I would say. So that's my Pokemon advice. If you disagree with that, comment below. Let me know. I want to hear from you all. I mean, I'm sure you're in the hobby and you know something I don't, and we make each other strong and better. And that's why I make this video. And if you're new to the channel, you haven't seen me before or haven't seen my videos, please consider subscribing and liking. And I'll see you all in the next one.